Fabulous. I've just realized my seat is lower than I feel short. Never mind. It's week 40 of this year, which means there's tw I know 12 months left. That means we've done 40 workshops so far this year. Not quite as many Mondays because we started that a little bit later into the year, but that's epic. That's epic. And this is a good topic tonight. Um, so we're looking at how we've looked at creativity in the past a little bit, but also going to look at how creativity and innovation, how we can enhance them using different methods and techniques, but to help us access our unconscious mind and to be more creative within our own personal growth and our personal development. Because a lot of the time, when we're stuck in our own personal growth, part of it is because we can't imagine an alternative way of being or an alternative. I'm going to say alternative reality. I don't do the whole cosmic thing too much, but I'm going to say an alternative reality. I'm not talking like a futuristic kind of alternative reality. I'm talking about when you feel stuck and life isn't going forward, sometimes it can be difficult to imagine what it's going to be like when it is. To imagine what it's going to be like when it is a creative act. And then the innovation part of it comes in because then you kind of go, okay, that is where I want things to move to. That is where I want to be. How do I get there? It's all a creative process, which is wonderful. Bear with me, I'm going to have to adjust this seat because it's better. It felt peculiar being a kind of, yeah, down there. So it's important to, I think, and of course, this is just my thoughts and what I share. Um, but it's important to have and allow for that creative element within our personal development, within our personal growth work, and within the challenges that we face. And I also think with that, and certainly I know in different I meditate sessions over the oh God, I can actually say years really, can't I? Because it has been years now. Um, I've had, in fact, actually, I remember earlier on a few people getting a bit funny with me, not openly, but messaging me in private. No, nobody that's part anymore. Um, because I would actually, this is something that's happened quite a bit on and off in different things I've run. Um, because I would say, right, we're going to look at this, and I want you to play with it. I want you to play with it. Not, I want you to practice it religiously. I want you to play with it. Um, and I've had messages in the past where, and it always, when I say that, it always makes me think about it, where I've been said, you're not taking this seriously enough. There's nothing to play about here. This is personal development. Play is how we learn to problem solve. Play is how we learn to use and engage our imaginations. And what's personal development if not using our imaginations and our ability to solve problems and move beyond them? That is personal development. That's looking at where we are, looking at the challenges, using our imaginations to see alternatives, and then just having the abandon to go, right, let's go, let's see if this works. You know what? If it doesn't, there's other options. So I do believe that when it comes to creativity and innovation, it really is important. And so what we're going to do today is go through, we've got a meditation, cramming it in tonight. We've got a meditation. We've got a hypno. Wow, we are cramming it in. Meditation. We're going to do some hypnosis work. We're going to use um, a pattern that comes from NLP. It's used in hypnosis as well. And in all fairness, most of these things are pretty similar and sameish anyway. Um, to help us shift from how we're perceiving ourselves now and using our creativity to help envisage that next step or a few steps down the line when we're whatever that's going to be for us. And hopefully by the end of that, not only will you be, as is always the aim with I Meditate, feeling good and relaxed, maybe slightly nourished, but hopefully by watching it back and following the processes, you'll be able to see how you can apply them. But also, and this to me, as the year has gone on, is coming out for me more, is not just using these methods and techniques for yourself, but if you've got a friend that you can help with them, if there's somebody who's in a bit of a rut or somebody's a bit stuck, being able to take the stuff that we learn in I Meditate and help others with it, I think is, yeah, that's just got a thumbs up from Sally there. I think is, and from the other Sally, I think is a really nice thing, which I'd never thought of before, but that's how we make the world a better place, isn't it? If we're all a bit better equipped to help other people that are struggling, then life for everyone gets a bit better. We feel kind of good because we've passed them on and helped somebody. That person feels good, and hopefully they pass that on because they then know that it can help them. So that's always a good thing. So let's, yeah, there's quite a bit to do, so I'm not going to talk anymore about that. We've got an overview. Um, let's make a start with the more practical aspects of the session. I'm going to stop drinking that and have a swig of coffee before I go on, but throat's still recovering from the weekend, from the Sunday event and singing the night before. So let's get into some meditation first of all. Although I do find the boundaries between what's meditation. Yeah, it was a really, I could never imagined it was going to be so full on, and they've already said they're going to do it again next year, so it's that's really good. Let's get comfortable, have a fidget, and I get to do the full meditation and session speech because Fiona's new. Um, so I haven't said it for a long time. In fact, I don't even remember if I can remember it all. So with the meditations, with the hypnosis parts of all this, there's nothing we're asking you to do that you've not done before. In fact, most of it you were born with the ability to do. Um, there will be times, especially with the likes of today's workshop, where I'm asking you to picture, imagine stuff. I tend not to use the visualize word because some people go, "Oh, I can't visualize," and it closed it. And what do? They picture themselves not being able to visualize. Um, so yeah, we all we can all visualize. We might not see it visually, but the process is going on. But if I ask you to think of an apple and ask you what color the apple is, you can probably tell me. And if I asked you where it was on the table in front of you or beside you or where it was in the room, you'd be able to tell me that as you're imagining it. That's visualization. Regardless of whether you can see it like a movie in your head, you might just get a feeling. I did one of those kind of what's your dominant sense things the other day. I was quite surprised that mine came up as feeling, but then I realized actually when I'm doing things like we're doing tonight, the first thing I get is the sensation and the feeling, and the rest of the detail fills itself in. So follow the instructions to the best of your ability. If I asked you to picture something, imagine something, all I'm asking you to do is think about it, however you do that. And that's it. Have a sense of curiosity, have a sense of play. There's that word again that I sometimes get told off for, but do have that sense of curiosity. Making changes in life, the stuff we deal with isn't always easy and can be really just really difficult. But doesn't mean we can't have fun approaching it and changing how we're feeling about it. So let's begin as we always begin. Have a fidget, bit of a stretch. Don't need me timer. Make sure there we go. And in a moment, we'll take 3 deep breaths together. And I don't want you to close your eyes and begin to relax on the first breath. I don't want you to close your eyes, begin to relax on the second breath. And I don't want you to begin to relax and close your eyes on the third breath. But just as you finish breathing out on the third breath, allow your eyes to gently close, just in the time you need to take to relax. So taking a deep breath in, hold it, and breathe out. Taking a deep breath in, hold it, breathe out. Taking a third wonderful deep breath in, hold it, breathing out. And just as you finish breathing out, allowing your eyes to close, as you can begin to relax and return to your natural breath. That gentle rise and fall, that natural rhythm, that natural tide. And tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I'm going to meditate. Outside noises will not disturb me. Everyday thoughts will not distract me. They all just help me get more from this situation and experience today. Just spend a few moments just following the breath in through the nostrils, all the way down. Imagine you're breathing into the pit of your stomach. And then just releasing it. Nothing should be forced. In fact, there's nothing to do. Just relax. The more you relax, the better you can feel, and the better you feel, the more you can relax. Now, with every breath, that's right. Now we're going to make those breaths deeper and longer, slowing them down, but still forcing nothing. So imagine you're breathing all the way into the tips of your toes. And then all the way back out. Breathing in peace. Bringing out, breathing out stress and tensions, because this is your time. And all the other stuff can just wait somewhere over there, allowing you to relax. As human beings, it's really difficult to not actually be creative. A thought is a creation. Lying in bed in the morning, deciding to get up, is an act of creation. We have an idea, an image in our heads of getting up. At some point, we make that happen. And so I invite you to recall a time when you were feeling extra creative. Maybe it was gardening or creating some art or some craft, or maybe it was music or poetry, or maybe it was helping with a project. But just think of a time when you were feeling really creative, a creative time in your life. And just be there with that, whenever that was. See the things you see, hear the things you hear. Get a sense and a feeling for what it was you were doing during that creative time. And begin to notice where within you feel that sense of creativity in that moment. What does the energy of creativity feel like for you in that moment? And where do you feel that now? as you focus in on that feeling, I want you to allow it to take you to a place, a special place, maybe somewhere completely imagined, or somewhere where you've been before, where creativity can just flow. A place where creativity can thrive. And be there now, in that special creative place. See what you see, hear what you hear. Feel that flow of creativity within that space. Looking around, you notice a screen, the really comfortable chair in front of it. Kind of chair that when you sit in that, you'll be able to see clearly aspects of your life. So you go to that chair, you sit down in that chair. Screen flickers a little bit. The first thing it shows is a clip of an aspect of your everyday life. It may be home life and just getting jobs done around the home, or it might be work life and getting things done at work. But an aspect of your life where there are things that you do that they're done because they need to be done, not necessarily because it's your favorite task. And it just plays it back and forward. And as you're watching that now, I wonder where you can begin to notice more creativity in that mundane, everyday aspect of your life. As you watch that, just allow any thoughts and insights, even if you're not consciously aware of them yet. That's right. And so that screen clears and a new clip, a new bit of footage appears. And it's an area of your life where you feel stuck, where things don't feel like they're moving forward how you want them to. wherever that is for you, that appears on the screen, and you watch it through a few times. And then allow that creativity of that place to flow through and mingle with that. As you can begin to notice where creativity can flow into that situation, that will allow you now to make headway and to move forward. Just watching that. That's right. And a final clip emerges on that screen. And this is an aspect of your social life or your relationships, whichever pops up. And I wonder, as you watch that, where you can begin to be more creative within that situation, and where creativity can flow more now within that situation. Again, just watch and allow any insights, understandings to just arise. That's it. And then the screen goes blank and you just close your eyes in that chair for a moment. And just repeat a few times after me. I am open to creativity. I am open to creativity. I am open to creativity. Allowing that simple affirmation to plant a seed within you. And repeating, innovation comes easily to me. Innovation comes easily to me. Innovation comes easily to me. And allowing that seed to also be planted. That's right. And in a moment, I'm just going to count from 1 to 3. On 3, I want you to gently open your eyes. But then I'll count down from 3 to 1. And in that time, I want you to close them again. And this time, go deeper within, drifting into a wonderful state of trance. That's 1, 2, 3. Just gently open the eyes. That's it. And then 3, 2, 1. Just allowing the eyes to close. And as your eyes close again, I want you to imagine a candle of perfect, pure relaxation. And I don't know what color that candle is tonight for you that will allow you to focus deeper within. But just whatever color that candle that is the right color for you to get the most from this now. Just picture that flickering away and notice the flame. Is it just one color? Is it two colors? Is it many colors? How many colors are right for you to begin to go within deeper than before? And as you look at that candle, you notice the first bead of wax, pure relaxation beginning to run down the length of that candle, all the way to the bottom of it, just beginning to form a pool of pure relaxation, warm relaxation. And I want you to drift into that candle, flame flickering above you, just observing and watching those beads of relaxation run down, forming that warm puddle at the bottom of deep relaxation. And continue to watch each drop, each drip as I speak to your unconscious mind. That's your unconscious mind. To imagine, to picture yourself stood in an open field, and in your hands there are 3 balloons, each filled with helium. Maybe they're all the same color. Maybe they're different colors. I don't know what they need to be for you to let go of some of the things that hold back creativity in your life. But just imagine them, picture them there, however you do that. Just be aware of that gentle pulling as you hold them in your hand. And you look at the first balloon. And I don't know what it is that stops the flow of creativity in your everyday mundane life. And maybe consciously you don't know yet. But that first balloon is whatever that is that has been holding you back from allowing more creativity into the everyday. And in a moment, I'll count down from 3 to 1. And when you're ready to let go even deeper, you can release whatever that is, even if you don't know what that is, and allow it to drift off in 3, 2, 1. Releasing that first balloon and watching it drift off. Doing that thing, dancing on the air as they do until it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Until that balloon gets so small you can no longer see it. Beyond awareness. It no longer affects you. And I want you to look at the second balloon and become aware of another area of your life where you think, I just need more creativity in that aspect of my life. Whatever aspect that is, it could be a specific situation, it could be a generalized situation. But as you become aware of that, and maybe you're not sure, in which case your unconscious mind knows just where you can benefit from more creativity in your life. And in a moment, I'll count down from 3 to 1. And at 1, you can gently release that second balloon, watching whatever that was holding back that creativity drift off in 3, 2, 1. You gently release it. Notice as it gets higher and higher, it gets smaller and smaller, until it drifts so far you can no longer see it. It no longer bothers you. And then finally, the third balloon. Representing all aspects of your life and any limiting beliefs or ideas that have kept creativity out of your life. In a moment, I'll count from 3 to 1. On 1, you can release that balloon, releasing those limiting beliefs and allowing that creativity to flow to all aspects of your life. In 3, 2, 1. And you watch as that balloon drifts up, drifts off, and drifts away, getting smaller and smaller until it can no longer be seen and it no longer bothers or affects you. Allowing that creativity to flow through you. Because you can trust your creative instincts, and innovative ideas can flow freely and effortlessly to you. And the more you begin to trust those creative instincts now, the easier it is for those innovative ideas and ways forward through life come to you each and every day. And you can access that deep creative genius that is yours, always has been, in any situation. Trusting your own process. Trusting your own process. And accessing that deep wealth pool of wisdom and inspiration and creativity within you. And so now I want you to just picture yourself. Picture yourself at some time today. Picture the you that maybe had a certain amount of creativity in her life, but picture yourself as having those known and unknown blocks that have been holding back creativity and innovation from your life. Just see that you. See that you that hasn't, up until recently, hasn't had a full flow. That connection to creativity has not always been there, or it's been missing from certain aspects of your life. Picture that you now. See that you, how that you looks, how that you moves, how that you speaks. And just place that you just to the left of you. And now I want you to picture a new you who has a deep connection to their own creativity, a flow of creativity for all aspects of your life. Innovation, creativity benefiting you in all situations. Picture you who, no matter what the challenge, can see the way through, can create ways past problems easily and effortlessly. Enjoying, even in challenging situations, that creative process that will allow you to live life more fully. And picture that you, more creative, more innovative in all aspects of your life. I want you to place that you on the right, but far off in the distance. So you can only just see. And in a moment, we're going to swap them over. You're going to push that you on the left, that old you, all the way back into the distance. And you're going to bring that new you all the way up close. So that you's up close. In fact, so up close you cannot see the old you. You do it really quickly. So it'll be like, whoosh, and it'll be done. In three, two, one, whoosh. Pushing that old you all the way into the distance, bringing that new you, more creative, more innovative in all aspects of your life, right up close, right up front for you. See that you there. Really get a sense of that you, that stronger you, that more creative you. Make that image of that creative new you even brighter, even stronger. And we can do that again, bringing that old you into the forefront, that brighter, more creative, innovative you in the back. In the distance, little small version. I'll count from 3 to 1 on that. We're going to swish them over again. You're going to change that over, bringing that you from the distance, that new you, right up close. 3, 2, 1. Bringing that new you, that creative you, that innovative you, that you that can take any situation or aspect of your life and allow creativity to flow into it to help and benefit your life moving forwards. See that you there in front of you, make that image brighter, stronger, bigger, and better. That's right. And we're going to do that one more time. We're going to get that old you just here on the left, that new creative, innovative you, able to apply your creativity to all aspects of your life in the distance. And in 3, 2, 1, switch them over. Bringing that new you back up, strong. The old you so far in the distance, you cannot see it behind that big, wonderful, glowing, radiant you. Full of creativity, full of innovation, able to apply that to all aspects of your life. Start using that creativity to make life better for you now. Make that image of that new you brighter and bolder, increased in size, and then step into that you now. See the world how that you sees it, hear the world how that you hears it. Know the thoughts of that more creative, more innovative you that can apply your creative genius to all aspects of your life easily and effortlessly. And I want you to allow just one word to come to mind. A word that encapsulates that new you. Could just be creative, it could be innovative. Whatever that word is, just one word that represents that new you, more creative, more innovative in all aspects of your life. And just repeat that word and notice how it feels to be that you now. That's right. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. 1 is where you are now. 10 can be eyes open. Back here, back now. Bringing all that you've gained, all the insights, all that sense of that new you and the new possibilities that come with a new creative and innovative you in all aspects of your life. Ready to move forward with that creativity flowing more freely than it has done before. And even if you're not sure of all those benefits yet, your unconscious mind knows just how it can bring more creativity to all aspects of your life. That's one. Every cell, fiber, and muscle coming back to everyday focus and awareness. Number 2, ready to embrace more creativity in all aspects of your life. 3, feel a whoosh of energy from the tips of the toes to the top of the head, energizing, refreshing, revitalizing, feeling good. Number 4, taking a nice deep breath in. Breathing in creativity with every breath, breathing out anything that used to hold that back. 5, taking another deep breath in, feeling good. That's right. Six, coming all the way back. Seven, another whoosh of energy to energize for you for the rest of the week to feel good and have a wonderful week. Eight, coming back now. Nine, and when you're ready to embrace a new flow of creativity and innovativeness in your life, in all aspects of your life. On 10, then open your eyes, feel good, be here. Be here now. 10. And then when you're fully back, ready to embrace that creativity, open your eyes. That's right.